Hello and welcome to this month's media show, where we take a look at a couple of innovations in the outdoor and ambient media space, and we examine the plans for the NTL and Chorus brands to be rebadged under the UPC umbrella.
There's a long-range weapon or suicide bomb. A wicked mind is a weapon of mass destruction. Whether you're Sora Wilson or BBC One, misinformation is a weapon of mass destruction. You could have Caucasian or rapport Asian. Racism is a weapon of mass destruction. Whether inflation or globalization, fear is a weapon of mass destruction. Whether Halliburton, Enron or any...
With an increasingly fragmented media space, more and more companies are looking at ways of getting their message across direct at point of purchase. One Irish company that's there to help Irish advertisers achieve this is Citybox. Citybox Advertising was established in Ireland in 1999, starting small with just one shopping centre. Its founder, Dave Walsh, has a background in finance.
After I finished finance in college, I decided I'd go around and look for opportunities, and one of those things I was interested in was advertising. So shopping centres, a huge growth in shopping centres at the time, and as you know, they've been going up at a huge rate at the moment. So I decided to look around what advertising opportunities were in shopping centres, and I discovered there was a paucity of poster opportunities there. So I decided we'd come up with something. What was there already was stuff that was lent from outdoor bus shelters and things like that. So
these are what are called the six-sheet format.
That's right, yeah. So they're quite big and they're a bit too cumbersome for shopping centres. You normally find them in low traffic areas, down corridors and things, places where they have wall space, generally car parks and things like that. So we wanted to design something that was specific to shopping centres, that would lend itself to the shopping mall area where people do the shopping, where they dwell, that people are going at a pedestrian pace so they can take in information. So the Citybox unit is something that we came up with. Here you can see that they're dotted right around the mall, so you've access to all the different shops and all the different people that you want to track and the people you want to basically communicate with.
Now we're here in the mall at the Blanchardstown shopping centre, to be precise. How many units have you got here, Dave?
We've 68 panels of advertising here dotted right around the centre. No matter what entrance or where you are in the centre, you'll be able to see our advertising. And
it can be very specifically targeted at specific stores or events. We're here opposite the McDonald's store, and you've got a couple of McDonald's related advertisements on these particular city boxes.
What we basically do is we do bespoke plans and things like that. So when someone comes to us with a campaign, we are able to target all the centres that they want. So McDonald's here are interested in obviously targeting McDonald's, and we've built in a bit of frequency here for them. So just to compound the fact that they're coming out of the cinema here, for instance. So after the cinema, they might want some light refreshment. So we've targeted the cinema specifically, leading on through here with these two panels and onto this panel right in front of McDonald's. So there's a sort of a nice stream right through to McDonald's, just to keep and enforce that message.
How often are the panels changed? Is there a set cycle?
We basically tie in with all outdoor advertising. It's a 2-week lunar cycle, so they're changed, but we can do something outside of that if necessary. So we are quite flexible in that regard, so it's not necessarily just stringent to that 2-week plan. We can work around it a little.
Now, as you said, the shopping mall, the shopping centre has become a big part of Irish life. Clearly that's provided lots of opportunities for you. Are you seeing that reflected in different types of advertising coming on stream?
Well, there's a lot of things come and go. We've quite established now. We've started off 8 years ago, and it's something that is on all media schedules now, especially if they want to target malls. What we find a lot now is people used us very specifically at the start, but because we have an 11 million footfall every 2 weeks, people use us for broadcast. So huge amount of cinema work and huge amount of general broadcast, just general awareness things to make people aware of different products that you'd find. And what we find is they try and tie in with TV, radio and press, because you may have seen an ad on television maybe 3 days ago and said, oh, I must get that product, and you forget about it. But then when you enter the mall, we're right there at the point of purchase at the relevant shop to act as a kindly reminder. And it's an old idiom in advertising that 77% of all advertising brand decisions are made at the point of purchase. So that's where Citybox really lends itself to the advertiser and is able to influence sales like that.
Give the viewers a little bit of a further insight into that aspect at the point of purchase. For example, here in the Blanchardstown shopping centre, a very, very high number of people pass through here every week.
It's enormous. Basically, 32 million people pass through Blanchardstown to basically come and have that shopping experience. And that's been basically, that's 600,000 a week, which is huge. All people driving here, it's an out-of-town centre, they have money to spend, and they're going around, they're rambling around the shopping centre. On average, it's 2.5 hours they spend here. But there's something for everyone, for the families, for the kids, you know, the mall rat syndrome and all that. But even the huge amount of males here, I mean, normally it's a 70-30 split, but if you look at it, a 30% split, that's over 3 million males.